Okay, we're back from the break, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you guys enjoyed that quick little break. Got your popcorn, grab anything you want. We're back into it. All right, offense and defense. Game 7. Like I was mentioning, Blue Jays. They're taking on the Mariners. It's Game 7. It is do or die. What's your opinion on this, Theo?
To be honest with you, my opinion is that it's a do or die situation for both teams, right? The Blue Jays, they're gonna go and put. I personally think if Vladdy's not gonna be hitting and if Ernie doesn't hit, then they're gonna fall behind in the counts and stuff like that. Because I personally think those are their two best hitters, and
Yeah,
if those
definitely.
two guys don't hit, then they're gonna be in trouble. Like they
Yeah,
have to.
I agree. I also think one thing that the Blue Jays have. What do you think is more important for tonight's game? Obviously, both of them are important, offense and defense. Tonight, what do you think is the most important?
I personally think defense right now because if they have a solid defense like they were every single game on the regular season, then they're going to win this game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%. So just to clarify, you think what, offense is more important or defense?
I think defense is the most important part of this game.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. All right. Yeah, because we know the Blue Jays can come back very quickly with a hit. We've seen it all year round. Even when they don't win those games, we always see them get at least a good guy on a base runner. The one thing that a lot of people are showing concern, even though when the Blue Jays have runs, they've left a couple games in a row. They've left bases loaded. And we know the Varsho thing, that was very bad from Varsho's part, but we know the Clement thing was unlucky. But even yesterday, I believe it was yesterday also, they gave bases loaded. What do you say to that?
Wait, say that again. I didn't hear you because of something.
It's all good.
Repeat that.
So I was saying, the Blue Jays have left bases loaded off a lot. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I
For that?
100% agree. Like the game and I think it's Seattle, the fifth game. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So they both did really good. But the thing that's screwing the Jays over right now, they're how they're leaving their guys on base.
Yeah.
And Varsho's getting out. Varsho, I think he doesn't even have a hit over the past couple games except yesterday. If you're not including yesterday, then he's barely even hitting the ball in the ALCS. But the thing is that their bullpen also has to attribute because both of their bullpens have been letting up a lot of runs.
I mean, Theo, honestly, Louis Varland has done pretty well, obviously. I mean, Varland has not done bad.
He has not done bad at all. He's been doing really good. But all their pitchers have been left in sticky situations because of what's been happening that game when they were pitching with Brandon Little.
Yeah. I mean, also, when you think about it, I mean, Blue Jays should have won Game 5, and they won yesterday, so they really should have been. The series should really be wrapped up, and the Blue Jays should be getting that extra day for the World Series.
Yeah.
They just have done that good. That look, I just think the Blue Jays are just a confusing team. I'm going to be honest. They are. 1 year they're 5th in the division. The next that they are literally, division champions, a game away, 9 innings away. 9 innings away from the World Series. It's a confusing time. But, the Blue Jays, think about it. They are literally, Theo, a 1 run and 9 innings away from a World Series, or to go to the World Series.
Both teams are 1 run. Yeah.
That's just shocking to me. How do you even think about that? Going into the season, you and me both said when in June, or beginning of first week of June, that we thought the Tigers, because they were doing well at the time, and you usually just stick to that. We thought the Tigers would be in this situation. I think we both said Seattle. But we didn't even put the Blue Jays. I don't think we even put the Blue Jays in the playoffs. And if we did, it was not this far. I actually, I just can't believe it.
Sam, I didn't think the Blues come close to make it to the playoffs this year.
I just can't believe that
A
they're,
last place team.
yeah. I mean, you can't, both teams,
Oh, he's so gone.
he is so
he's
gunned.
safe.
Oh, he's safe, he's safe. It's just, you really have to think about the Blue Jays. Let's say they lose. Let's say they
Yeah,
lose
it-
tonight. What do you think the Blue Jays have to do in the offseason?
They have to sign. They have to sign pitchers. They just have to sign a lot of players.
Yeah.
They'll make the
I
team
think-
better.
I think we need a new second baseman. Sorry to Andres Jimenez, but we need a new second baseman.
They do.
I'm-
We do
I'm safe.
second baseman badly because
do need-
he's a really good defender, right? But like,
But I
just
want offense.
offensively,
Yeah, I want offense. I'm looking for offense. So, oh yeah, that's
this stinks there.
just foul. Nope, just foul. I just think the Blue Jays just need offense. Obviously, defense is important, but defense comes together a lot more than offense.
It for sure does.
So, I just think that this is a situation where the Blue Jays have to There's a couple of big second basemen, I think, going into free agency, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I actually
Or-
don't know that. I just know there's a lot of big pitcher names. and
Yeah,
pitchers.
but no,
There's a
I
lot
know
of
there's
big
guys that can
pitchers.
put in, like, okay, here we go. Josh Hazen Jr. Approach or let him go? Yankees.
Yeah,
Do you think the Yankees should get him or no?
maybe. It all depends. I'm like,
I mean, I honestly think the Blue Jays can get him. I would not mind him playing.
because he is a good hitter, just his defense that's kind of like shaky.
Yeah, exactly. It is his defense that's shaky. Definitely. That's a good pitch right there. Shane Bieber again on the mound today. I'm not going to lie. I think he can get it done. A lot of people, though, have mixed feelings. A lot of people say, I don't know about this guy. I don't think he can do it. He's an ace pitcher. Cy Young Award winner, Golden Glove winner. He definitely can do it. But I see what you mean. I honestly don't think, besides Treyu Savage and Gosman at the end of the year, I don't think there's been a single starting pitcher on this Blue Jay team that has been super convincing this year. I
Very
don't.
consistent. Like,
And consistent. I agree.
remember, let's just say if both of these teams win, then they're gonna have to be playing the Dodgers in the World Series. That's the scary part right there. The Dodgers are probably,
And
I personally think, the best team in
Oh, yeah.
baseball. But
yeah, I wouldn't go by a big stretch saying by far. I think that's a little unfair to a lot of the teams. But I think but I do agree. I think that their pitching is just unreal. Their defense is something we can talk about another day. I don't think their defense is super great, but I can agree that they are definitely the favorites, and I think that this World Series at most will go to a 5-game decider.
I think 5 games.
But you think it's going to go to more than 5?
Depends on, actually, maybe not, because it just all depends on the very first game for the Dodgers. Because I just need to know who they're starting.
So if the Blue Jays win tonight, they get home field advantage against the Dodgers because they finished higher in the American League. Oh no, hold on, no.
They do get home field advantage.
Yeah, they do. They do get.
Them and the Seattle both. Whoever
Yep.
wins.
Yeah, whoever wins gets home field advantage. Right, because they finished wild card. Yep, they finished wild card. So they will get home field advantage. That will be a huge breaker for the Dodgers. That is for the Dodgers. Damn, picked off. That is a big newsbreaker for the Dodgers. Great news for the Blue Jays. But is it great news for Seattle? That is the question mark. Is it great news for the Dodgers? Because personally, I don't know. The Dodgers play well pretty much everywhere. The Blue Jays also got, swept in that series against the Dodgers?
I think they went 2-1. Jays went 2-1.
2-1? I don't think so. Blue Jays v. Dodgers. No, the Dodgers won 2 out of the 3.
Okay.
Blue Jays winning by 1 run. Blue Jays losing 9-1 on August 9th. Losing 5-1. But I do remember the 5-1 game. They only gave up a couple of homers, and that was it. And then they won 5-4. So, I think that's a lot to think about there.
That is a lot.
Mariners versus not Mariners versus Blue Jays. Dodgers. Mariners versus Dodgers matchup. This is an interesting one. Regular season. Dodgers swept them. They won 3-2 Dodgers, 5-3 Dodgers, 6-1 Dodgers. They also played them more recently. They played in September. Remember, at the end of the year. Blue Jays played them that second week of August. So, also kind of recently. That's also a big factor. So, he went. Oh. So, I definitely think that was definitely a plus there. Blue Jays winning only 1 game against the Dodgers. But both scorelines for both teams have definitely been terrible for you. Like, there's no question about that.
Oh, there is no question about that.
But compared to those two teams, the Blue Jays did play better against the Dodgers than the Mariners. And the Mariners were home against them. Blue Jays had to play away.
Yeah, I think that Seattle, like when they play like the good teams, I don't think they really shine at home.
Who's Seattle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you clearly see it. They should have lost all 3 games at home. There's no question about that.
Oh, they really should have, but then the stupid coach Brandon Little fucked them in the ass. That one decision just screwed over the whole game. They shouldn't have put him in.
That one decision. That one decision could change the whole season for the Blue Jays. John Schneider, Buck Martinez talked to John Schneider before Game 6, and he said, "Have you had a team meeting this year?" And he said, "No, I haven't had to call one yet." This is also very interesting, because do you call for one tonight? Do you have a quick team meeting before the game and you talk about what's at stake? Remember, in the series between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays years back, the plan was you take out Barrios, and that did not go well. Yeah. Do you think that is the same mindset, or do you think the Blue Jays have a brand new mindset? I personally think they have a brand new mindset, but you never know. You put in Brandon Little, and John Schneider said, I believe after the game on Game 5, he said he has no regrets. He basically said he has no regrets. He also said that Brandon Little is a good pitcher, and he was ready for that timing. No, he was not.
Yeah,
in that
I
case,
100% agree.
In that case, you put in both of our 13-year-old brothers in that situation and see if they're ready to go with a full stadium yelling. He's not ready for that. He's not ready for that.
Yeah, not at all, because remember, he was not ready for the stuff that was going to happen to him. After the game, he's seen a little bit of tears in his eyes.
Yeah, Brandon Little was starting to cry. You can tell. And the same thing that happened to what's-his-face from the Philadelphia Phillies, who threw that wild ball away to lose them in that game.
Yeah, who was it again? The pitcher?
Yeah, I don't remember the pitcher, but he had plenty of time to throw it to first. Plenty of time. Realmuto told him to throw it. He bottled it, and it was wide, and the Dodgers moved on. In that situation, that is the same way. You can't recover from that in your career. You can try, but you really can't recover from that. Oh my God, there's no way. We just blew that. So, there's just no way. Throw it at home if we have a plane. There is just no way. No play. That's my opinion. And I think Brandon Little needs to realize that wasn't his fault. Fans need to realize that was not his fault. And I think
death threats to his family too. That's the sad part.
Yeah. And
it's not that serious. It's just a game at the end of the day.
Yeah, 100%. It is just a game at the end of the day. But when you're also in that kind of stake, like you have a whole it's not one city rooting for this team. It's a whole country that is rooting for this team. He's gonna tag up for sure. So 3. Oh damn. So I know. So I think it's just that aspect. Anyway, Game 7 is tonight. We are going to give you coverage at the end of the game or near the 7th-inning stretch, a quick 3-minute 7th-inning stretch conversation real quickly. They'll probably just post as a YouTube short 3-minute talk, at least conversation. Game 7 is tonight. Remember, Shane Bieber is taking on Kirby. First pitch is just after 8 p.m. for Game 7. It is do or die for both teams. That is basically all we say. Winner will take on the Los Angeles Dodgers, the current World Series champion. We haven't seen a team go up 2 games in a long time, and we could be seeing that today. That is all we have time for, guys. We're going to have more conversations like this and better ones as well when, obviously, we're in the mood, obviously, when the game is over. But besides that, that is everything from MLB Fantasy League Podcast. We will see you guys later after the game. Bye.